Welcome back to Between Thoughts and Feelings. Now take a moment and just be here. Today, I want to talk about something that sounds simple but actually changes everything. The way we name what we feel. Because most of the time, when something feels off, we say, I feel bad, I don't feel okay, and that's it. One word for something that's actually much more complex. But bad can mean a lot of things. It can mean you feel ignored, or overwhelmed, or disconnected, or maybe just restless. And when everything becomes bad, your mind doesn't know what to do with it. Because you can't understand something if you can't name it. And maybe that's why some feelings stay stuck. Not because they're too big, but because they are too blurred. Like trying to see something clearly through fog. But the moment you start being more specific, something shifts. I feel bad becomes I feel overlooked, or I feel anxious, or even I feel like something is missing and I don't know what. And suddenly, it's not just a heavy feeling anymore. It's something you can understand. And when you understand it, you can respond to it differently. Because feeling overwhelmed, it's not the same as feeling sad. Feeling lonely, it's not the same as feeling tired. But when we don't name it properly, we treat everything the same. And that's where confusion comes from. There is actually something interesting about this. The more precisely you can describe what you feel, the calmer your mind becomes. Because instead of one big, heavy emotion, you break it into something clearer, something your mind can process. And there's a simple way to start doing that. It's called a feelings wheel. It takes a general emotion like sad and expands it into more specific ones, like disappointed, hurt, lonely, left out. And sometimes just finding the right word feels like a release. Not because the feeling disappears, but because it finally makes sense. And maybe that's what you needed all along. Not to fix the feeling, but to understand it. So maybe today, instead of saying, I feel bad, pause for a second and ask, what exactly am I feeling? Be specific, even if it's messy, even if you're not sure, because the more clearly you can name it, the less power it has over you. And maybe that's where things start to shift. So thank you for being here, for sharing this space with me, and I will meet you between thoughts and feelings.